we way past panicking. At this point, you blow it up. You know, you let Bane walk in the summer, Dylan Brooks 2 summers ago. You got a new coach. Ja's unhappy. It's time for a reset on all levels.
When you say blow it up, you're talking like Jaren Jackson too, like just everything start over, get rid of him and try to move. Really?
You know,
I agree.
Yeah, fire sale. Fire sale, because you don't want this to go from one of your stars to both of your stars, right? Like, and so unless you're gonna build around him, and shout out to G.G. Jackson, one of my favorite youngins. I hope for a scenario where he gets an opportunity to play at this point. You know, I think he's talented enough to be in the rotation. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but listen, at 4-8, try everything, and especially try my young fella G.G. But definitely panicking in Memphis right now.
All right, there is per Brett Siegel, there are multiple players on the Grizzlies roster that at the moment or at the time were interested in Michael Malone or Mike Brown taking over, and then obviously they went a different direction. Didn't even interview any of the other options. So, look, we've got to hold people accountable. This front office situation's pretty bad. I know it's like a faceless front office, so you don't really ever get as much heat as the ones we get to see face forward, but come on, Boogie, like that, you didn't even interview other guys that the players said,
I keep telling you, stop trusting in these experts. They're idiots. I keep saying it. I don't know how many more examples people need. And at the end of the day, the blame's going to go to the player. The organization, the people at the top, the people that surround us with the talent, the people that pick the coaches, they never get the blame for these bad situations. It's only the player. There is literally a lot of idiots in this bit. These aren't people that go to school for this, study their whole life, go to law school, med school. These are people's friends. These are homeboys. Hey, man, you want a job? You want to be a GM this year? These jobs are picked. So for the casuals, this is another example.
And you know what? On the flip side, Boogie, I've been a pro long enough to know sometimes players check out because they are making an effort to get the coach fired. Yeah. So maybe if you clean up that part, and that is a genuine issue for all of the players and not just one or two, that your leadership ain't leading you, and you bring in somebody else that can motivate these guys to get back to the level of play that we've grown accustomed to seeing the Memphis Grizzlies, you might see better versions of these guys, man.
I think not interviewing two men that they voiced, to me, look, we've all been employees.
Come on.
There's nothing worse than when, as an employee, you just feel like completely unheard, unseen. Like, you pay these guys a lot of money, you invest a lot of money. At the very least, why don't you take some of their thoughts into consideration? And
I'm the star player. I think I'll play great under this coach.
Yeah, at least interview him.
Nah, we're going to go this way.
Go with this guy.
And then when it doesn't work, we suspend the play. Like, come on.
That's what I was about to say.
It doesn't make sense. I want Mike Malone. No, I'm going to go get the EuroLeague
Or
coach.
at least interview him. You know what? Humor us. Can you at least
This is your star player. This isn't the 15th guy on the bench. Your star player says, I want this coach. We're going to go this way and expect it to work.
It's a little weird.
It's nonsense.
It's a weird pissing contest.